Welcome to Intelligence Gateway.
General IT Policies 1. General IT policies are essential for establishing guidelines, standards, and procedures for the appropriate and secure use of information technology within an organization. Here are some key components that are typically included in general IT policies. 1. Acceptable Use Policy, AUP. Defines acceptable and unacceptable use of IT resources, including computers, networks, and internet access. Outlines prohibited activities, such as unauthorized access, data breaches, harassment, or illegal use of IT resources. Provides guidelines for responsible and ethical use of technology. 2. Password Policy. Specifies requirements for creating strong passwords, including length, complexity, and regular password changes. Encourages the use of multi-factor authentication, MFA, to enhance account security. Prohibits the sharing of passwords and promotes individual user accountability. 3. Data Classification and Handling Policy. Establishes guidelines for classifying and handling sensitive information based on its level of confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Defines data protection measures, such as encryption, access controls, and data backup procedures. Specifies procedures for data retention, sharing, and disposal. These are just some examples of general IT policies that organizations may implement. Each policy should be tailored to the specific needs and requirements of the organization, considering industry regulations, best practices, and the organization's risk appetite. Regular review and updates of IT policies are essential to address emerging threats and maintain an effective and secure IT environment. 1. Plan Do Check Act Loop. The Plan Do Check Act, PDCA, loop, also known as the Deming cycle or the Shewhart cycle, is a continuous improvement framework widely used in various management systems, including quality management, environmental management, and information security management. The PDCA cycle consists of 4 phases. 1. Plan. In the planning phase, the organization establishes its objectives and identifies the processes and resources. This includes setting goals, defining strategies, creating action plans, and allocating necessary resources. Risk assessments, gap analyses, and stakeholder engagement may also take place during this phase. 2. Do. In the Do phase, the organization implements the planned actions and processes. This involves executing the action plans, deploying resources, and implementing the chosen strategies. Training and communication activities may occur to ensure proper understanding and execution of the planned actions. 3. Check. The check phase involves monitoring and evaluating the implemented processes and their outcomes against the established objectives. Performance indicators, metrics, and measurements are used to assess the effectiveness and efficiency of the implemented actions. Data collection, analysis, and reporting are key activities in this phase to identify deviations or areas for improvement. The PDCA cycle is iterative, meaning that after completing the ACT phase, the organization starts a new cycle by planning further improvements or modifications. The continuous nature of the PDCA cycle promotes a culture of ongoing improvement, enabling organizations to adapt to changing circumstances, address emerging risks, and enhance performance over time. 2. Organization Policies. Organizational policies are a set of guidelines, rules, and procedures established by an organization to govern the behavior, actions, and decisions of its employees and stakeholders. These policies help ensure consistency, compliance, and alignment with the organization's objectives and values. Here are some common types of organization policies. 1. Code of Conduct/Ethics Policy. Defines expected ethical behavior and standards of conduct for employees and stakeholders. Outlines guidelines for honesty, integrity, confidentiality, and professional behavior. 2. Human Resources Policies. Covers various aspects of human resources management, such as recruitment, hiring, employee benefits, performance evaluation. Ensures fair and consistent treatment of employees and compliance with labor laws and regulations. 3. Information Security Policy establishes guidelines for protecting the organization's information assets and data. Defines responsibilities and expectations regarding information security practices. These policies serve as a framework for decision-making, promote consistency in organizational practices, and ensure legal compliance. They are typically communicated to employees through employee handbooks, training programs, and other internal communication channels. Regular review and updates of policies are necessary to reflect changing legal requirements, industry standards, and organizational needs.
Thanks for watching. For more information, like, comment, and subscribe our channel.